Hey, it's Black Dragon. We're going to go live with Hollywood right now, and I'll talk about everything else on the other side.
Your so-called brother in the back than it is to actually jump on your motorcycle and go riding. It's stab your brother in the back day all the time with clubs now. And that's exactly what happened to BD. If I was him when he was on suspension, I wouldn't have shown up to that meeting with the Diamonds. I would have let you guys handle it. You're supposed to be the officers. You go do it. But instead, you leaned on him, and you really, really are despicable in your treatment of him. But going back, how can you, and this is the question everybody's asking, how can you have a national that's not even in a chapter or has any chapters around them? Your club is getting hijacked. And I did find out that, some of the guys that were on the show with me, they were out of the club for years, but they're speaking on it. So I just find it very strange that this is going on. I find it very strange and wonder why 1%er clubs would be dealing with this kind of circus. I get it. Black Sabbath used to have a good name, but I have to say, kind of acting like, who can I put it out there as? Iron Order? Are they the new Iron Order is my question. Because it seems to be that they're acting just like them. So let's take a quick look at BD's video here. And let's give some comments to that one.
Recently, the national president of the mighty Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club Nation was disgraced. He had broken some rules of MC protocol and found that his colors in Georgia were no good. So he decided to try to trick the nation into believing that the Georgia chapters were still alive. We had a funeral that happened this past weekend. So he thought it would be cool if he would get him and another club brother to wear a set of Macon colors to the funeral. This way, he could fool the nation into thinking that there was still a Macon chapter. We had many people coming down from across the nation. And if he could just pull that off, he could continue the farce and continue lying to the club brothers. And what happened was the 1%ers happened to be there. They walked up on him, and, well, those colors came off. So my co-host asked me the other day, how did you feel about that, Black Dragon? Did it make you laugh? Were you like, aha? Because everybody saw the disgusting lies this man put up about me on social media, all a part of this whole thing. When I became such a thorn in his side, they tried to get rid of me out of the club illegally without a trial. So everybody was like, wow, turnabout is fair play. This is your moment. How did you feel, Black Dragon? Did you feel great? Did it make you feel like, aha? Did it make you feel like the world finally gets to see what a piece of garbage this is? And to be honest with you, it didn't make me feel like any of that at all. It made me feel like this, and I use this as a teaching moment for you. It made me feel like a failure. I failed the Black Sabbath Nation by allowing an incompetent moron to take the helm because I didn't keep my eyes open and I didn't see him coming. It means that I failed to teach him that the national president's position is so precious that if the NP goes down, the nation goes down. It means that I failed to teach him to have the class to know when to step down.
Incompetent moron. I like that one, BD. You know, BD has learned a lot since this went down. Man, he was like the most forgiving person. He was the most kindest person. But now he's really learning that you can't be that way nowadays. I can't say that you let, and again, I don't know everything that went on in the background. I can't say that you let the club down. I think the club let you down by allowing their bylaws to be broken by these supposed leaders. It's just amazing how a club went from a good reputation to what it's going through now. And they did try to hurt your living by what was the point of him coming out on the internet through somebody who's known to hate you and put out all that jibe, knowing that people would be all over it since, you know, you're popular as you are online. You're an online creator. So, what was the point of that? Why did they have to do that? And then, and I cover biker news. So, if it's biker news, you're coming on. You come on my show and you start spewing stuff that really made you look bad, like he wasn't a member when everybody knew he's a damn member. What the hell is wrong with you people? You know what? You guys are just like freaking CNN or MSNBC that tries to spin stuff so way out there in left field. You think people are going to actually believe you, which I have to say, everybody laughed at you. And now you're an MC that is being laughed at because of this latest incident. And my info just didn't come from BD. I talked to the Diamond Club and some others that verified the story. Your national president was told, take off that cut. Again, let me be very forceful here. He was told, take off that cut. That's your national president. How do you think he's going to be able to negotiate on your behalf in, say, Kansas, California? Do you think he'll be able to negotiate for your safety because you are 99%ers, you are not diamonds? Because if you want to be a diamond, then put the diamond on and deal with what has to come with it. But I wouldn't want him negotiating with me. You know what? I wouldn't even sit down with him if I was another club, because it actually takes away with who you are as a diamond dealing with somebody like this. Clownish, man. Clownish. And, you know, I heard that they're threatening Black Dragon. It's like, wait a second here. You're throwing threats now. You're supposed to be a 99% club, but now you want to act like a diamond club. So, what planet are you on? Why are you so confused? Either you're a 99%er or you're a diamond. And if you're throwing threats, then I suggest, you know, sitting down with the diamonds, saying, this is the way we're going to go. We got to handle this or handle that. Which, by the way, I heard that that would be very looked upon, down upon, threatening Black Dragon like that. Just saying. Just saying. Heard it would be from a lot of people. So anyway, what do you guys and gals think about this situation? I think it is a complete clown show, but I also think it's one of the biggest reasons why people don't want to join clubs or stay in clubs, because one of the required items you have to have now in a club is clown makeup. because it really isn't much about the brotherhood anymore. And I'm not sitting here saying, well, there ain't none, but I don't know, 95% of it's fake. The first chance, like this one did, to get a position, they did it. And then when something happens, they lied about it. What kind of brotherhood is that, really? Why would you even want to be a part of something like that? That's why clubs, you're losing a ton of people. And you're losing a ton of people that have been around a long time. Maybe you guys should go and say, you know what? Truce, Black Dragon, just retire. And we'll take that ridiculous BS out bad bullshit off of you. Because you know what, Black Sabbath? Everybody's laughing at you about that too. You make a lot of people's points by the way you handled that whole deal. Do you know how bad was only supposed to have 3 things that could get you put out that way? Stealing from the club, which I know he wouldn't do. He don't need your money. 2, messing with somebody's old lady. Yeah, Tia beat his ass if that ever happened. And 3, shooting up. So what did you put him out bad for? Hurting your little feelings? Give me a break, man. You're supposed to be men. Grow up, handle this the correct way. Hey, I'll put your statement out there for you. Throw me a statement, man. I'm going to give you the opportunity to get your stuff on a platform again so everybody can hear. Anyway, that is the show for today. You know what? Again, man, I can't believe how freaking stupid things have become in the club world and why everybody's going independent. I can now see it. Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to buy the book, baby. Brother and Betrayal, right now on Amazon. Hey, everybody, don't forget to get your copy of Power and Betrayal, baby. It's available on Amazon right now. It is the latest book, man. My story of outlaw motorcycle club life. It's part of the Betrayal series. You can also get Brotherhood and Betrayal on Amazon. Go get your copy now and support the show. Rock on.
Holy shit. All right. We'll be back in just a second while I decompress all of this. Took me quite by surprise this morning, but give me just a second and we'll be right back.
Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe to get updated Biker News with MC Protocol. A lot of phonies popped up when this YouTube Biker News craze came about, but the man on this channel is the first to do it and the only one that never sold out. His name's Black Dragon. Started the day of the ecstasy, repping Uncle Sam. They traded that uniform for the best from the mighty Black Sabbath. Not the band, I'm talking about the mighty Black Sabbath MC. We're paid his dues and he earned his stripes. From prospect all the way up to national team. All the copycat creators and the content stealers and haters. There have been many, but there's only one larger than life. Like Michael with the cowboy hat that knows kung fu and says get skinny. Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol.
I remember this one kid.
Well, alrighty then. Alrighty then. Hey, it's Black Dragon from Black Dragon Biker TV. Allow me to introduce my co-hosts. I've got running for District 2 out there, candidate Lavish T. Williams. What's up with you, man? I can't hear you, Lavish. Take yourself off mute.
Hey, I joined in, man, and I'm like, okay, great. I got in right after he did his intro and everything. I didn't know that I was on a 15-minute intro, man. God, dog.
Yeah, you were on 20 minutes of a Hollywood rant. What's up? Our own channel
man.
with our very own, with the only channel in the whole wide world of news and MC protocol with our very own Dr. Logic. What's up, Doctor?
Hey, what's going on?
Woo.
What's going on? What's going on, everyone? Blessings on you.
Went the F off this morning. I know everybody's gonna.
Oh, that was from this morning?
That was from this morning.
That was right now.
Wow. Okay. I thought that would have been like from last night or something. That's from this morning. Okay.
No, that was live right now that you saw that.
Oh, that was okay. I seen the live, but I thought that was we were live. That was actually his live.
We were live on his live.
Oh, okay.
Broadcasting his live.
Lavish. He caught me off guard with that too. I turned around and saw I was online. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. Where's the intro?
Yeah. That's what I
said, let me not. Now, I'm normally saying something crazy in the background off air, and I'm like, okay, don't say nothing.
I did not. I know I'm gonna catch it. Like this was not something that was done in collaboration with me, but I do understand Hollywood's anger because they used his show. It was 1 year ago this month. It was 1 year ago this month that within a few days of now, I think I can't remember whether it was the first week or the second week or the third week of October, but when all of a sudden two of these guys who hated me the most, who I had been warring with, sometimes these channels war with each other, and you guys, it should be not a surprise to anyone that I don't get along with Marcel Tillman, Big Cell of Fast Harley's Only, ATLGA. And so he and I had been warring quite publicly. And then there was another guy, this guy named Wrecking Ball Bob, who is the worst kind of trash out there, who is a racist, race baiter, piece of garbage. Why you would put me on this man's show? But they leaked this supposed document that had my charges in it. So you had Big Cell and this other dude, and then those were the two good dudes that showed it. They sent it to every show. They sent it to Hollywood. They sent it to Danny D'Lo. They sent it to Mike Ball. They sent it to Archbishop. They sent it to Big Bone. All these guys that had these big shows, they sent this stuff to it. Some of the guys just absolutely, like Mike Ball was like, Danny D'Lo. These guys were like, we're not doing this. We're not even effing touching this silliness that you would do. But Hollywood was getting a call. He was getting a call from a guy named Hardcore. And this guy named Hardcore, they were calling him every single day for 2 weeks, telling him every kind of garbage they could kill. And they all got together and they got on a show with Big Cell. And they sent Big Cell and Wrecking Ball Bob our bylaws. This is like the greatest, like what national president would approve something like that? And why this Black Sabbath motorcycle club didn't toss that motherfucker out on his ass, I cannot understand. And I probably just got the show demonetized. but they allowed this, and this could only happen if it was approved at the highest level. That this could not happen if it were not approved by the national president himself. So in order to destroy me, and I found out, I've since found out in the year past what the rationale was. And the rationale was simply, we're going to put Black Dragon out, and he's probably going to use his show to attack us and make us look bad. So if we get the first strike in, we strike him first, we can destroy his show, we can destroy his name, also destroy the way I make a living and feed my family. Because the impetus, the thought process was, we'll put out bad on his name. And if you put out bad on his name, it'll destroy him. And you know what? Many years ago, oh yeah, Goose told me they also sent it to Marco. You guys remember Marco? Short time in the business. So that was the impetus. The impetus was if we can destroy him before he can destroy us. Thing about it is, I had never ever, not one time, said anything negative about my motorcycle club. Never, even when I was going through some hard times with those bros. I never said anything negative about them. And so to be sitting there watching this unfold, and I have to say, this is the first motorcycle club in history to try to use social media to take out a member, not a trial, but social media. And the overarching thing was, it was all lies. Then they go on Hollywood show and they bring these guys on to talk about me. At least two of those guys, one of those guys, a guy named Richie Rich, hadn't been in the club since 1995. The last time I saw that guy was, well, maybe 1999, because I did put his ass in my movie Biker Boys. I put him in there. So I gave him an opportunity to make some money all those years ago, to have that guy turn on me like that. But they used other guys that hadn't been members, hadn't paid dues in decades. So these are the guys they brought on. And that was because at the last minute, Hollywood told me this, at the last minute, Hardcore and the national president, Ride or Die, these guys stepped back at the last minute. They stepped back after setting all that shit up, after putting all that stuff together. Hollywood said they called him every day for 2 weeks. They called Big Cell. They had it all planned. And then at the last minute, I guess they got cold feet and backed out. I don't know why they backed out. And they left those clowns on. And that's why the clowns made the nation look so bad. They didn't have any leadership. And all of that to lose their colors and their standing here in Georgia and have half of the damn, almost all of the East Coast just walk off. Like, no, bro, we're not even doing this with y'all. And then this shit that happened last weekend at the funeral, I guess Hollywood decided, it's time for me to speak up on it. And it was ugly. I'm very disappointed. A lot of my club are mad at me. They say I orchestrated this all. I get these superpowers. I got the superpowers. I can tell one percenters what to do. The thing is, I set Ride or Die up for what happened to him. I didn't know he was going to wear his colors. They said, well, you said it on your show. I knew he was wearing those colors around Georgia for y'all. He was wearing those colors around Georgia. He would show it on his Facebook page. He would show up here and there in his colors. And I was like, that bro ain't got no colors in this town. There ain't no Atlanta Black Sabbath. They all left. They're regulators now. There ain't no Macon Black Sabbath to speak of. They all left. They're regulators now. You may have one or two guys straggling around with colors. Now, he went to a meeting. He went to a meeting where he was trying to reestablish the Macon chapter, and he got his ass walked out to his motorcycle. So it wasn't like he didn't know he wasn't.
I thought you were about to say whooped, but you said walked out.
Well, nobody's put their hands on him. Nobody's had to. When you say, hey man, you're not welcome here, you need to leave. Either you stand or you turn around and you leave. No, the thing about motorcycle clubs, and Tia has often said this, she's from a very tough place in Chicago. She says, it's interesting to me, you guys have all these sit downs and all these kinds of things. In y'all's life, people get more warnings than I've ever seen where I come from. More warnings and this, that, and sit downs and speakings too. In the hood, that don't go down. You get one chance. You screw it up, and somebody will blow up your mother's house. That's the way where she comes from. Where Hollywood also comes from, that area. But I just find it amazing that he knew he wasn't supposed to have those colors on. He knew good and darn well. why he would put on Macon chapter colors and you're a national president. Just no thought for MC protocol, no thought for decorum, no thought for honor, no thought for everything is always disgusting. Everything is always sleazy. I'm a national president. I'm going to put on Macon colors.
Can I ask a question? And I know you got sound bites going on. Is that?
Huh? That
Okay.
was
I heard sound bites.
that was this damn phone.
Oh,
Google took that's how you know they're always listening. Google took over and started talking.
Did
I
Tia
know-
get that?
I
asked you.
know-
Asked you.
I
What?
know Lavish has said
I
this on
actually
the
did.
last. Lavish said this on the last episode when we talked about it, and then Hollywood said it on this episode, well, on his live. How let's look, coming from a non-MC person, how can what could be going through the mind, I guess, of the mother chapter? It's in California. I'm taking it.
Mhm.
That their national president is not allowed to wear his colors in his state. Wouldn't that prompt them to move the national president title into a state where the colors can be worn? Because I mean, just like with Lavish point and Hollywood's point, how do you have an organization or a national president that's supposed to set bylaws, set rules, negotiate for the organization if that person cannot wear their colors?
So in the Black Sabbath Nation, the mother chapter doesn't have that power. They seceded that power way back in 1995 to a national president, the first national president, Paul Pep Perry. When they ceded the power to the national president and the national board, the mother chapter doesn't get to make those calls anymore. And the mother chapter pretty much dried up. The people that are in the mother chapter now didn't even come into the club until about maybe 2017. So it's not like you have this established law, all the OGs are just about gone. So now the motorcycle club is made up of voting bodies across the country. The mother chapter, I call it the San Diego chapter. The San Diego chapter is absolutely trying to reestablish its dominance as the mother chapter. And that's something that's going on, and it may happen. They are definitely trying to reestablish. I do not believe you're a mother chapter simply by your location. I believe you're a mother chapter by what you do for the nation. And the nation was grown not by the mother chapter. The nation was grown by all these chapters together.
I think that's a subjective thing, man. I've seen, and I don't want to cut you off and make you lose your train of thought, when people talk about the mother chapters being a particular chapter here. And then I've heard and witnessed other clubs having disputes amongst their club about moving the mother chapter, and the mother chapter going from one place to the other. And then they talk about Marshall's Law and a whole bunch of other stuff coming into play with that whole mother chapter thing being at another location, depending on how your club is based and set up. Let me say that, because every club is different.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen other clubs take over the mother
what's the
chapter.
definition? Okay, Lavish, what's the definition? Give me a working definition of a mother chapter. I'm thinking
The founding
that
chapter.
it's the first chapter that opened up the organization, the club.
So that is not.
That's my interpretation.
Okay.
That's not the definition of all mother chapters. So in some motorcycle clubs and 1% motorcycle clubs, they understand that the mother chapter needs to be made up of the baddest people in the nation that are making shit happen. So whereas they will keep this idea of a mother chapter, who can join it comes from different areas. Like maybe you needed to have been a president, or maybe you needed to have been a certain rank. And so the mother chapter becomes more than just where they're from, but it becomes who has been the movers and shakers in the nation and they get to join and become members of the mother chapter. So your mother chapter is always being led by the most influential people in the nation, and not just people that were born in San Diego, for instance. So, so for some folks, it's for some clubs, it is definitely a region, a place, or a spot. For other clubs, if they go to a national kind of body, then maybe the mother or the headquarters, the mother chapter will always be where you're born, but maybe the headquarters who runs the mother chapter will be where the national president is. We've seen in some big clubs that the national president takes over and moves the mother chapter. This idea of mother chapter being where everybody was born and that leads the nation, that's not like that in every club.
But so it's subjective.
Right.
Some clubs will do that.
That's why I said subjective. Yeah, that's how, subjective.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but you can better believe that that whatever body it is, they will move to keep their power. And so, when you ask why would the mother chapter allow this? Well, the mother chapter of the Black Sabbath, the new folks that have come in, are really doing everything they can to take the power back from the Black Sabbath nation, and it may happen.
I mean, I just always, the mother chapter is where it started at, man. I mean, I'm learning something different from you. I'm just,
right.
The mother chapter has always been where it started. And then whenever somebody wants to break down the history, they always talk about the mother chapter, here, and the history started here, and then move on to the next chapter that was started, and then, follow suit. But
this book explains it all.
Everybody is different.
I love
Motorcycle Club Protocol 101. It explains it all.
Black Dragon, with that, what you just said, y'all get the book. With, how can I say? Okay, the idea that we want to do this thing for motorcycle ministry and chaplains in the motorcycle club. And I said, one of the comments I said to you is, these are my views on how I believe it should work in as a whole, but it may not be the same way for everyone. So you have, when we say this, or when y'all talk to MCs, talk about the national chapter, mother chapter, it's not really here, it's only here, or they can move it. That has to be an option for the conversation. We can't say that this is how it has to be when ABC Club over here doesn't do it that way. When I'm gonna mention one club name. When Rare Breed say their mother chapter, their chapter is in this location. If they don't move it, then you can't say every club has to do it. This is the protocol when you have at least one club that doesn't do it. You see what I'm coming from?
No, so I didn't say this was the protocol. I said this was the explanation, and the explanation tells all the different ways that there could be another chapter.
I'm with you.
So I'm definitely not saying Rare Breed, this is the way it must be done.
No, I just used them as that's the only club I know where their mother chapter is.
And since you used it, then I
right.
Okay,
so for all you Rare Breed people out there, a lot of you don't know jack about your organization.
Too late. You're gonna get the email. So
I love them.
So and they have a very interesting story that I won't go into, but their story is very interesting how everything worked. So but this one guy,
using Lavish since he's online.
Dave Bailey says, maybe there is a de facto mother chapter, but in all due respect, Black Dragon, I've always believed and known that the mother chapter is the founding chapter. Well, that is true.
Yeah,
the mother chapter is absolutely the founding chapter, but it's not necessarily the chapter that's running the nation. Goose points out in the background, our producer points out, in some clubs, the national officers and the regional officers make up the mother chapter. So when we talk about mother chapter, sometimes people mix it up. They think about where we were born is also who leads us, and it's not always the same. The mother chapter will always be where you were born, but it doesn't necessarily have to be who's leading the nation, especially when they do something like in many clubs, it'll never happen. But like the first time you get a national president that's not at the mother chapter, all of a sudden there's a big power dynamic And that power dynamic changes because normally he's going to pull his people to be the national VPs, this, that, and the other. And they will most likely be from his chapter or his region. And the mother chapter will feel that shift. That's why a lot of mother chapters won't let a national come out of anywhere but the mother chapter.
Correct. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then what can happen though is you can join in some clubs, you can join the mother chapter. Let's say you're in Boogie Down, we'll use that name since we got Lavish in here. You're in Boogie Down, the mother chapter is in Detroit, but you're in Boogie Down, Florida, and everybody wants you to be the national president. A lot of times that chapter, the mother chapter, will pull you in. So you're not in Florida now, you're part of the mother chapter. So in that way, you're still part.
Even though you live in Florida.
Even though you live in Florida. So it's always,
Gotcha.
it's interesting how it works. And so that's what this book explains. It explains all of the different ways that it can go down.
You just said something, and that brought another question to my head. When you said you got your national president, you got your national sergeant at arms, you got your national secretary, you got your national treasurer. Within the context of what we're talking about Black Sabbath, those other officers, are they also in Atlanta? I mean, is it the whole national officer corps can't wear their vests?
No, but no, and it should never be that way. And when that happens, because we did have it where the national VP, the national president, and regional presidents were here in Georgia. And when that happens, it really does kind of divide the club up. You should, if you got guys all over the country, you should try to use the best guys you have all over the country, because people will feel this sense of favoritism and stuff. Oh man, you got all the nationals coming out of Georgia. I've seen that. So I like to just keep it all open election, and you pick your nationals from all over the country, and everybody gets in.
But the best financial guy might be in Texas, be the national treasurer.
So you got a national club or an international club use it. Mike Ball says, and so in Mike Ball's club that he was in, my mother chapter is the founding chapter in Los Angeles, but it's just another chapter. The national chapter runs everything. And so again, that's an idea that you have you got a national board. And the mother chapter is no more special than any other chapter, just because you were born here, but everybody gets the same vote, blah, blah, blah. So that's how that works. So that answers that question. What's next?
Okay. Did you say what next? Did you say what's next?
What's your next question?
Oh, no, that was it.
Oh,
yep, that was it. I laughed. I know Lavish put a laughing thing. EBR Gator said, Black Dragon, we need a Biker Boys too. Have Lavish as kid, son, and Logic to be Unc. And BD, you can be OG off the set. That's why I laughed earlier.
I wouldn't let Lavish beat me in the end. I would beat his ass. I wouldn't slow down for him.
He's shaking his head.
I wouldn't slow down for Lavish. First of all, Lavish can't really even ride.
Listen, man.
We should have a race. We should have a race across the country.
Let me tell you this, Logic.
I'll tear that ass up.
Every chance I get, and I'm not even going to use Black Dragon.
Yeah, don't use me.
Every chance I get when it comes down to being competitive, especially with my kids. Especially with my kids.
You go hard.
No, I let my kids win every time.
Okay, I got you.
I let my kids win every time. I give them. I start off hard, and then as they start to really focus in on whatever it is that they're doing and put their focus towards trying to beat me, I get lighter and lighter, and allow them to win so that I can boost their confidence and their energy, man, like they did something big, man. Because as a kid, what was the thing? If you beat your dad doing something, it's like, oh, man, I had did that. And then when we playing around, I'll go back out there and I'll just easily beat them.
Do something. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let them know.
So, to go back to what Black Dragon was saying, man, I probably would let Black Dragon win.
Look, let me tell you something. We used to have fight nights here. Y'all don't judge the pastor, but we used to have fight nights here because all my kids do martial arts and everything, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, all that stuff. And so my son is much bigger than I am. My son is like 6'1", built. He's 28 years old. He's a big guy, right? So he always wanted to challenge me in wrestling. So I said, look, man, you can't beat me. I don't care how strong you are. And so I let him, but he beat me. He did this, but like you lavish, I said, well, let me do something to show him. Let me do something. Be like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. You don't know everything.
Yeah, when I used to beat up my nephew all the time, and then one day I had to whoop him, give him a spanking or whatever. But he was about 15. Woo!
Why are you giving a 15-year-old a spanking?
Because he showed his
spanking.
At 15, you blow their chest out, man.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? At 15, it's not a spanking. I want to collar you up and hem you up, man.
Just said discipline, and it turned into a hem up because that boy reared up, and man, I had to get with that child like a grown ass man.
No, I had to do that with my kid too before, man. And he went and told his mama, and his mama called me. She was trying to be serious. And she couldn't hold it in because she laughing and she like, you hurt your son's feelings.
I had to get with that child like a grown ass man. I was huffing and puffing.
Look, you can't show no weakness, bro. You can't show no weakness.
Oh my goodness. He still thanks me for that whooping. But,
you give him your all, and then when it's all finished, you let them go their way. You go in your room, close your door, like
man, I remember when I had a situation with my grandfather. I always tell everybody, my grandfather, he's the one that raised me, my grandparents, as well as my mother, being paralyzed. But I remember, man, I was in high school, and the first time I used my strength on my grandfather, man, it was like, but here's the thing. I respect my grandfather so highly that when I used my strength on him, I seen it in his face, and I just loosened up my strength. We were going at it, man. We were going at it, man, and he was about to grab me. And I'm like, he ain't about to grab me. And I grabbed his hands. And I had all my strength in there. But I felt the disbelief in my grandfather at that moment. And I loosened up because I felt like, oh, shucks. Sometimes when you got a lot of love and respect for certain people, man, especially them, it's like, man, you can feel the energy transfer.
Yeah.
And it's man, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of like, ease back. Well, I ain't say kind of, I ease back because I felt like, man, I probably hurt my grandfather's feelings at some point, man. And I never want my grandfather ever be mad at me, man. But I remember that moment, man. It was sad.
Well, I tell you guys, it's raising kids and everything, and raising these guys in the MC, it's been tough. They don't always do what you expect, and they don't always do things, but I tell you, this has been a disappointing chapter in my life, and it's been a disappointing chapter in my MC career, and it has been one of the hardest things for me to do, to lift my head up and try to move on from this.
You know what? I would say, don't let this, all this, you've been going through this for so long, Black Dragon. Excuse me. Even when you were still active in your club, you've been going through a lot of stuff. People was trying to get you out the club. But don't let, I want to say this correctly, don't let this define you, that this is all you are, is a bitter ex-club member. We are people around the country now. I heard the story. People around the country done rallied behind you and me being one of them. And the enemy will always continually try to pull you down. Always, he'll never cease. If it ain't this old national president, it's gonna be somebody that likes him that don't like you. And then in order to continue to pull you down and say bad things about you, don't let that define you. We gotta have to find a way to say, okay, that happened. I morally am the victor, if you want to say it like that, but I need to move on. I got my podcast, I got my family, I got a wedding to do, and I need to move on and talk about something else. They're gonna be who they're gonna be. And that's the reason why I asked that question on our last episode when we talked about this. I said, if he can't have his patch no more, if the board, that's when my understanding came to you and say, we need you to take back over. Can you help us reestablish ourselves over there? You said no. So then from that point,
what I said is that would never happen. They would never.
Okay, that would never happen.
Yeah. I don't see that ever happening.
Okay, if you wouldn't, then it's time to say, okay, that happened. Y'all leave me alone. Everybody say, y'all leave Black Dragon. This is dead. The chapter is dying, blah, 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 blah. Move on to bigger and better things. That's just my 1, 3, 4, 5 cents.
Okay, so you had so for me now, what I'm calling for is the removal of that national president. I still have a great love for the club. And I still
he can't wear his patch. I mean,
so he's
de facto he's removed.
So listen. Let me ask,
as a leader, he needs to be removed out of the nation, and he needs to be removed because he turned.
All this stuff done happened, and y'all still have not had a national meeting to address this situation.
Well, I'm sure they've had national. I wouldn't know because I wouldn't be in them. I wouldn't be in those meetings. But
he's still the national.
He's still the national.
That's insane.
Well, a lot of it is. That,
I'm just saying, that's insane. All this stuff that made headlines, right? The nation has been aware of it. They have not had a national meeting to address this situation. That's what you call an emergency meeting. Troops, we got to come in. We got to get these guys on the ground, or we need that dude to come in over here to the mother chapter. We got some explaining to do. That's crazy, man. Dog, I'm just listening and I'm listening to what you just said, that he's still there. Listen, I don't know what kind of body, but the club is only as strong as its body.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Wow. How can never mind? It ain't my club, man. So I'm part of one of the best clubs in the
that is crazy.
In the country. I'm a boogie down.
That's ludicrous.
That's ludicrous. That's absurd.
Yeah.
That's absurd. No, that's really, like, in all fairness, what the fuck?
So a lot of the guys actually blame me. They blame me for this. They say I set him up. They say it was my fault. Like the father of the Black Sabbath Nation said, Black Dragon, it will always be your fault. You didn't know? You didn't know? It's going to always be your fault. A nation is going to stand behind, as much as they can, the person that's leading them. You guys remember the story we did about the guy who was a national president, but he was a pedophile? And you remember when his folks came on and said, we don't give a damn what he is. He's our leader. To hell with what y'all think.
But Black Dragon, he can't wear his, regardless if they say it's your fault or not, he can't wear his vest in the state where he lives.
I don't think the club really knew about that until last weekend.
But that's last weekend. You know how much time has passed? Man, listen, man, at my club, you can't barely sneeze wrong. If you sneeze wrong, you got 5 or 6 people waiting. Listen, we got to get him out of there. He sneezed wrong. If you notice when he sneezed, he did not cover his mouth and say, excuse me. That was disrespectful. We got to get him out of here. Come on now.
This is like he's above the club. Nothing is above the club. Isn't that what you taught a long time ago?
People can get above the club. They can set themselves up. They can put people in their corner. They can have their little barking dogs barking for them. They can make it very, like, so many people have been pushed out. I'm not the only one. I'm just the most famous one. There are so many people that have been pushed out of the club and have been demoted and removed without a trial and told they can't run for office for 2 years. Shit that's never been in our bylaws. And he's managed to prop up a a little shadow government to keep him in that power. And so that's and somebody asked me, what do you think the long-term longevity of the Black Sabbath is? So here's the funny thing about, I mean, every single motorcycle club that's been around for a long time is going to have its aw shit moment. That's what we used to call it in the Navy, the aw shit moments. We're all going to have aw shit moments. What will define what happens in the club is the new folks and the new leaders, or the old leaders, or how the club recovers. Like every time you buy a car from a car dealership, it's going to break down. Whether or not you buy another car from that dealership depends on how that dealership works to help you resolve your problems. If they're like, hey, you bought the car, we've never heard from you again, you'll never buy another one from them. Every club is defined by how it works its way out of the shit show it finds itself in. When you're down there shooting up a gas station and the whole wide world's looking at you, does that make your club disappear and go away? Or do you have to make some kind of new decisions and go a different way? It really, what their future is going to be determined on is how they move from the shit shows that they're in. Every club has club splits. Every club has a part of the guys that go another way. And every club has what we call the, oh my goodness, effery, the club effery. This club is going through effery right now.
What is that? I've never heard of it.
I think I already got this show demonetized early this morning when I used the M word.
Lavish got to use real language with me.
Because I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know whatever that word, whatever you just said was. I don't know what it is.
MC effery.
Effery, yeah. I don't know what it is. Hey, it's just like I tell mothers that be having, especially in my family, that be like, come on with the boo-boo, with this. No, say what it is, man. All that old baby talk, say what it is. Come on with the toy, come on with your pacifier, with all that stuff, man.
I know. I know, Lavish. Hey, it's time for just a quick word from our sponsor. Hold on here.
Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Donate. Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Donate. Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Donate some freaking money.
Yes, maybe you guys need to donate some freaking money. Oh my goodness. Hey, our channel memberships are up. Make sure to get a channel membership. Like, share, and subscribe. Your likes really help this channel. The number one metric in all YouTube is how the channel is liked. So we would appreciate it if you like it. Hey, we need to get out of here. We've been here an hour.
No, hold on a second. We've been here. I mean, you spent 20 minutes on the intro. Logic, how was the event, man?
I was ready to ask Logic how the event was.
Are you trying to get up out of here, man? I want to know how the event was. I seen Detroit was down there. I seen some Detroit people was down there. Miss Golding.
Look, I met a lady. I forget, and if she sees this.
What was the event? First of all, what was the event?
The event was the annual Reef and K Solo Ride to Eat. 10 years going strong. It's growing every year. I've been to 7 of the 10, and it's just like we call it. Everybody called the same thing. It's a family reunion. There is no party. It's nothing but great fellowship and food, and just one heck of a good time, man. Just one heck of a good time.
And so this year was held in Little Rock.
But I would say this year was up in right outside Little Rock, Arkansas, and Conway, Arkansas. Right outside Little Rock. Fridays. This weekend, I put a video up. Normally people just come up. It's really for come up there on Saturday, eat lunch, go home. That's it. But it turned in people started staying overnight. Friday, if you get there Thursday, Friday morning, Reef and K Solo does like a historical ride. It started with 5 people because people were like, well, I don't want to do that Friday morning ride. And because I didn't do it all the time, but then it grew and grew. This past Friday, while I was recording, we were on a curve, and I looked at my rearview mirror, and there were bikes as far as the eye can see. This was really the largest Friday gathering. And I made a comment. I said, Friday's gathering is going to grow just as large as a Saturday gathering. But we went to the historical sites downtown around Little Rock, had lunch, and went back to the hotel to chill the rest of the day. But it is great. You come, greet your friends, greet people you've never seen before, and just have one heck of a good time. You know, I had an opportunity to meet another club. There's 2 clubs from the East Coast that I really, really wanted to chill with. One I went home to see up in Syracuse. That was Cuse Dogs. And the other one was Boldest Riders out of Long Island. They came to the RTE for their first year. Everybody that comes the first year, you will get tagged new booty. Anybody that's new, you be called
kind of sexual, man.
No. That's what Reef started calling them, and it's just stuck. You're a new booty for that weekend.
I need to ask, where did that come from?
It just came out the air.
I don't know about that. You know, you go out of town, it's a new chick come along, come and see what happens. New booty. I'm just saying, I'm only going off.
If you come, you're gonna be tagged that regardless. Now, let me say,
I'm not gonna be tagged.
I met a lady.
I met a lady. That now.
They're gonna call you that.
No,
they're gonna call you that all weekend. Look, I don't care what Lavish say. They're gonna call him that all weekend.
It's gonna be lavish,
new booty.
Or don't call me nothing at all, man. Just we're gonna start this off lavish.
I'm just saying they're gonna call you that. So and it's only gonna last the weekend. Once Saturday night hits, boom, you're old school, you're family.
No, that means that they ran through you. It don't sound right to me. But I want to let you finish telling the story.
So I met a lady, I forget her name, but she was hanging out with our one of our sisters, Phoenix. And she says, Logic, I watch you. I see you on the show. She said, I want to let you know. And she had that real slow talk. She says, Lavish is true Detroit. She said, I'm from Detroit. She says, the way he talks, she broke down the way he talked. She said, he is truly Detroit. I said, I believe you. I said, I believe you. But it was a great show. I'm not gonna
slim. Was she slim?
Yeah, she was real. She was real small.
No,
she was shorter than she was shorter than I am. You know, she was shorter than I am.
It could have been somebody else, because the one that I'm thinking of, Miss Goldwing, she's about my height.
No.
Okay,
because
I seen her picture. I seen her picture. Okay, I definitely need. I want to know who. I would like.
But I'm not going to go. What I'm not going to do. I had a great time. I'm not going to go into too much detail because prayerfully we can get Reef and K Solo on. They're the best spokesman for their event. We all can talk about it. It's been here for a while, but I believe that they're the best spokesman for their event. And if they come on,
he called me too, and I was on the bus when he called me. Y'all pause without saying bus. That was wrong.
I'm sorry. I caught something in the text caught my eye. I'm sorry.
Maybe something was wrong. I was on a bus.
Watch this. As a matter of fact, Reef told me that he spoke to you and he said something about Black Dragon.
A lot of people have been saying stuff about it.
No. That Black Dragon but Black Dragon, were you saying that you was gonna get your bike together and come to the RTE?
Well, they should never expect.
Did you say that, Black Dragon? I'm just asking. Did you say that, Black Dragon? Did you say that to, out of all people? Did you say that to Reef?
So,
so this is what happened. This is how the conversation went.
So I you know. So that's what happened.
All I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna say this. I can say this about the. I ain't gonna.
Yeah,
I know what you said. I know it. I'm not gonna. If you don't want to say it, I'm not gonna put it out there. But let me say this.
I said I was going. And I didn't make it.
No. What did you tell him about your bike?
What did I tell him about my bike?
You said you was getting your bike together. You had to put your bike together.
I didn't say I had to put my bike together. I said I was getting my bike together, meaning, you know, making sure the tires.
Okay, I just must have heard it wrong. I said together. What is it? Take it apart?
No, my bike's not in pieces or anything.
Well, I will say this.
I just
like I said, I'm gonna let them talk about it.
Okay, let me be honest with you. I just stopped riding for a while. You know, after that shit happened to me last year, and I have not been on my motorcycle in 1 year.
Bullshit crap.
just stopped riding.
And hence, that's why all that long monologue that I did earlier about you moving on from Black Sabbath is because I'm glad you said it out loud. So now I can say it. It's what you said.
Felt it. I
And
go
what
look at
happened
that
to you,
motorcycle and I just turn around and walk the other way. I see it every day. Hey, people oh my God. People were in my club last night. They were in my club over the weekend talking about my motorcycles, talking about they should be retired, looking at the dust on them. And it hurt. No one wants to hear that, but But
that's why I said you need to move on, because if that traumatized you, I mean, can I use that word, lavish? If that traumatized you that much,
well, it depressed me.
Traumatized, depression, trauma, yeah. If it traumatized you that much that you stop doing something that you love to do,
they got us.
Then you need to move on. You need to move on from that.
They got them scared to ride that motorcycle through Georgia.
See, now, see, I didn't say that.
They got
you know, you get that from Lavish, right?
Georgia. They like, we better not see you out here on this set on that bike. You gonna get approached.
I'm about to say that. I bet you won't get on that bike. Let me see you out here on Tuesday.
You know how they told them not to wear them colors? They told them not to ride that bike. You won't even get to the gas station. It's down the block.
To the gas station on the mofo.
Look, let me say one thing about the RTE. One more thing. And I said this in my video when we did our commentary. and if you come to the RTE, don't come with drama. You're not welcome. This is a family reunion. Don't come with all that. Why ain't this and by that? And I don't. This is a family reunion. People from all walks of life, from all across the world. Because people come out of Canada to come to the Ride to Eat for brotherhood. And if you are, watch this. If you drink, there were people walking around with bottles of Jack and everything. Say, hey, you sitting on your bike. Hey, anybody want a drink? That's brotherhood. That's sisterhood. That's what I saw. And that's what I see every time I go. The noise of what's going on in our economy and world, that fades to the background. And we come to the Ride to Eat to have a great time. So if you can't come with that energy, stay your behind. Just like that. That's all I'm done. I'm done with that.
I got a question about the Ride to Eat thing. Seeing that it's a large number of people there.
Mm-hmm.
To eat, is it each person is paying for a meal on their own, or is it like a ticket and a buffet style type event? How is it set up?
It's different because it's at a different location every time. Reef and Solo go out there and find the restaurant. And like for this one, we go in, they know we coming, they set it up for us. And this one, they said, you go in there, you order your food, you sit down. It's not you ticket and they pay for your whole thing. You need some money to buy your own food.
Yeah, no, I didn't know if it was like a waiter serving each individual table, or because of the large.
Not at this one. I believe we had one before. Like I think when we went to Oklahoma or Kansas, you sit at a table and the waiter come. It depends on what location they choose. And different locations will do that. And we've had that before, Lavish. You sit at your table. The place was big enough. Everybody sat at the table. They knew we were coming with 200-300 people. They had the staff to cover. And they'd come to your table, take your order, and bring your order to the table. This one, we all stood in line. There was 3 lines. Ordered your food. It was real quick when you realized there was 3 lines. Because I got out the long line and went to the bar, got my food, and sat down. So yeah, it's great.
Okay, that's cool.
Say there was like 450 people there.
Yeah, man, it's grown. It's grown, bro. It's grown. I can't wait to look into my videos and see that, bro, because I haven't even looked at my videos yet.
Listen, I do want to make one announcement that we'll be talking about the rest of the week. The Black Kings Motorcycle Club here in Atlanta will have the ATL Ho at my clubhouse.
I heard there's a lot of hoes there.
At my clubhouse, Friday, October the 10th.
Logic, I'm just saying what it says on there.
I heard you.
I am having. They are having this at my clubhouse.
Oh no, you just said I. So you have some hoes there.
I didn't say I. I said They are having this club, the ATL Ho, they call it. And that's spelled H-O-E, like a hoe, like a long line to hoe, long road to hoe. Yeah. At the meet and greet, it'll be at the Dragon's Lair Friday, October 10th. And the Saturday, October 10th, we'll have a power run. And the anniversary party will be at the Dragon's Lair from 7 p.m. until. So, 3393 Lawrenceville Highway, Building 2, Tucker, Georgia, Saturday, October the 11th, the power run. The host hotel is, that's not on, here's a host hotel. Host hotel will be the Doubletree by Hilton, 4156 La Vista Road. Overflow Hotel is the Hampton Inn by Hilton. This is going to be fun, man. It's going to be at the Dragon's Lair. There's going to be lots of fun and entertainment there for everyone. So, yeah, it's a biker thing. It'll be a complete biker thing, my bros. At the Black Dragon's Lair. Everybody's welcome. So come on out.
Hey, Black Dragon, man. Listen, I gotta tell you, man, this weekend, I want to need you to go to my Instagram page, man. Check out my latest video that I just
heard
posted.
about it.
You heard about it?
Oh, the video?
Yeah.
New video?
My
Yeah,
new video.
I said, man, Lavis got a nice video on it. So
You gotta go check out this morning's drop, man. My morning reel. It's on Facebook and Instagram.
Hold on a second. We're going right now.
So this is to let people that don't know about motorcyclists and the biker culture understand we do more than just ride motorcycles, man.
Let's see.
Oh no, that's not the one I was looking at.
I don't know. That's popped up right there. I don't know what y'all was looking at. I don't know what Black
up.
Dragon was looking at. Move that screen so I can see the name on the thing. I'm trying to see the doggone name on the girl.
Oh,
yes.
I was talking about the video with you on the bus. I may be wrong.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, go check her out. She's a rapist. She raps. She's a rapist.
I have to try to check her out.
She's a rapist?
Yeah.
Did you say rapist?
Ain't
They use such word.
Oh, women rappers. Rapists.
Man, don't introduce new words to the culture.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Lavish T. Williams. Let's find Lavish T. Oh, here he is. There's Lavish right here. Okay.
A rapist.
She's a rapist. Isn't that what you call a woman rapper?
No.
Just a rapper.
Just a rapper.
Oh, here we go.
Then there's a difference between a rapper and a lyricist.
Not that one.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get music.
Yeah, I'm on a bus ride talking to residents of the city of Detroit that use public transportation. Civilian oversight, meaning people like me and you, not a police officer. Let me give you this.
But you're in the community though, right?
In the community, every day, fighting for individuals.
Come on, boy.
Yeah.
Come on.
Way, 6 Mile Shaker. Lavish. I'm like, that's quite the name.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, yeah, keep it. Let me give you the insight, man. We sit on a board. It's 7 police commissioners that's elected. 4 of them are appointed by the mayor's office. It's things that could be brought up in these meetings because you are the resident, you are the citizens, and your concerns, actually do mean something.
Yes, sir. We can follow this. We can further this on the bus.
Yeah.
Come on, boy. Come on.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm out here. I just did 6 Mile 2 weeks ago. Kid got on here and robbed another kid.
On the bus? How do you feel about the police following the bus?
I love
it. Do you find them to be effective?
I don't know about effective, but I love it. They can do it more. They can ride down these streets and see the people at the bus stop and see some people just loitering at the bus stop.
Right.
Right down where I got on 6 and 1.
Yeah.
It ain't so many people, but that clinic or something, it's got to be close. But they right there.
It is what it is. Well, I thank you. And I hope T. Williams. Amen.
There you go.
I'm Lavish T. Williams, and on November 4th, District 2 Detroit, I'm asking for your vote to make me your next Detroit Police Commissioner.
Hey, Lavish, I need you to. I need to hook you up
Hey,
with
what's
my
going on? I'm
partner.
T.
I
Williams.
love it. I love it. I need to hook you up with my partner that's been running for mayor like 6 times up in Syracuse. And I want you to hook you up and just give him some notes on how to do stuff like this. That's what's up, man.
That's nice, my man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Out there riding with the people. That's all right, man.
Hey, Lavish, have you ever? Hey, Black Dragon, check this out. Lavish, have you ever walked up on somebody, you're doing your politicking and everything, you want to vote for them, and they notice your name? They're like, man, you the sucker that told my car.
No, man. You know what, man? To be honest with you, and this sounds crazy, most of the people who are really pissed off when I tow their car, by me being such a name in the city as far as towing and the type of towing I do, by the time they go on telling their friends done told them something about me anyway. And when I run across them, their attitude is totally different. It's totally, believe it or not, it's totally different. Some of them come up and they be like, man, I know I was in the wrong because I'm literally got proof of everything that I'm doing. So you're in the bowl. Anytime I tell you a car, they'll come up. Some people won't even mention the fact that I told their car. Some people are like, yeah, man, I remember you told my car, man. And they'll laugh about it. And I'll think about it and be like, oh, yeah, I do remember that, blah, blah, blah. So I ain't never had one of those, that actually, happened. Because most of the people that I know that know someone whose car been towed, they'll probably more than likely already tell the people, like, if he told your car, you was in the wrong because he put everything on video.
He's not out here trying to steal people cars.
No, he ain't. Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
And he got everything on camera. He taking pictures of everything. So if he took your car, he making sure he can cross every T and every I, and nothing's coming back on him. So that's pretty much the rep that I got for that.
Cool.
Hey, listen, thank you, Blair 1%er, for that beautiful donation. I don't even know how I missed that, man.
Hey.
Thank you.
Hey, can I?
And I think you might have sent another one. Hold on up there.
Okay, I want to respond to somebody that said something to me. It's an inside joke, but I'm gonna say it out loud.
Yeah.
Oh, you said hold on, so I was gonna wait. Didn't he say hold on? He said hold on. You said hold on. I said okay.
Sorry.
But Kelly be gliding on here. It says Kelly McCowink. Kelly be gliding. He said, let's get those slip-ons on the bike, laughing because I did a video about my seat and everything. And I did a video, put his name in and said, I ain't gonna get clowned by taking my bike to Harley when I got people out there saying, Logic, how come now they whoop your behind if you take your bike to Harley and put those stuff on your bike? So Kelly, I'm gonna get my breaker. See, I'll come by. Okay, I'm getting my breaker bar. My breaker bar is coming today because I could not get that bolt off. I could not get the bracket off.
You don't have a jack handle?
Bro, I'm IT. I didn't have that much tools.
Oh man.
But I do now. But I have all the tools. I actually, and Kelly, you too, Lavish, I bought new because they suggested getting new brackets. So the new brackets came in when I was at the RTE. So I got the new brackets here. The breaker bar is going to be here today. And that's on my list to put those new slip-ons on.
Let me see your hands, man. I'm trying to zoom in. Like, do you got any type of marks?
That's right. Show him, Lavish. Show him.
Do you got any kind of marks on?
There's your marks right there, bro. Here are my hands right here.
You can see the numbers rubbed off on my keyboard. That's what I do, Doc.
I'm saying y'all got marks and and scars.
Look here,
man.
The marks,
the
marks you'll see on me come from when I used to fight. The stab wounds, the gunshots.
There's my calipers right there, bro.
He's saying you don't have no marks on your hands, man, from doing man work and stuff like that.
Nah, bro. Hey, look here. I was told a long time ago, I got tools for my bike so that I got friends that can work on bikes.
Man,
the thing is, I know what my strength is. I acknowledge my weakness, my brother. That's all.
Let me
I acknowledge my weakness.
let me address
All right,
this,
man.
this shitty
I
comment
take it.
from
Hold on.
Andy M.
Uh-oh.
I
Hold on a
take it.
second.
I'm curious what chapter of your book covers putting out your club business on blast. Does being a quote unquote YouTuber give you a pass and you want my money? Absolutely, I want your money because you turn on this show to learn. And if you ain't fucking learning, get out. But what part of my book covers putting your book on your club on blast? Not one thing in here says to do that. And it wasn't Black Dragon that put the club on blast.
I got a
It
book.
was 1 year ago today. It was 1 year ago today. I'll get to that in just a minute. It was 1 year ago today that I woke up and those people put me on blast. They put my name out in the street. And I mean my government name, calling me John E. Bunch II and all this kind of shit over and over again, and put all that up on me. So I'm like Donald Trump in this respect.
Oh shit, you about to lose some viewers.
In this respect, I'm like Donald Trump. Don't fucking push on me. Don't punch me. Don't hit me.
I don't think they like me very much.
None of that. I like that. Don't. I punch back. You punch me, I'll punch back. I wouldn't care if you were crippled or retarded. I wouldn't give a damn. Don't punch me, I won't punch, and I don't punch back. That's why. That's what happened, Andy M. They
You done
punched
got him
me
started, Andy
on
M.
social media.
Yeah,
Andy.
well, we was having a good time, Andy.
Because I ain't done talking about these man hands, man.
They punch me over and over again, and I punch back. That's what part. The part. What in my book in here? Protect yourself at all times. Fight back. Punch. Swing back. Get your hands down, them little hands.
I got calluses.
Ain't got nothing over there on them hands. Yeah.
Those little ass hands.
So no.
I can show you stab wounds and everything. But I did the auto mechanic stuff when I was in high school, and I realized back then I'm not doing no daggone manual labor. I'm going to computers.
So it was a question in the comments that asked, "Did I write a book?" No, I have not written a book. This
Yeah, what is that book?
Yeah, this book is from my guy Outlaw, Sin City Disciple. He's from Detroit, but he moved over on the West Coast. He's in Vegas, and when he came back up here this year, he gave me this book. So when you put the book up, I just said, let me go ahead and put a book up. But this is his book right here.
Where can we get it?
I can't tell you where you can get it from. I can't tell you, but I will find that information out. But
you don't have to find it out. I've already discovered it. You can get it here on Amazon. Life as an Outlaw Biker, the Desert Edition, is how much is it?
$14.99.
14. Where do you see? Oh yeah, $14.95 over here. Life as a Black Outlaw Biker Desert Edition by Unforgiven Outlaw. His story is an autobiography, true and uncut. Some names were changed to protect the stupid. Yes, judge this book by its cover. This manuscript contains predications of manic depression behavior, references to illegal drug use, sexual behavior, and ultraviolence. Some of the names are used as nicknames, do not reflect as behavior of the users, nor is it meant to harm or bring harm to the author or others, living or deceased. It is to be used as entertainment only. Parental discretion advised. This is the book, Life as a Black Outlaw, the Desert Edition, by the author, who is named Keith T. Arman, Unforgiven Outlaw.
And you can find him on Facebook. He normally jumps in the comments. But he's definitely on my page.
That's what's up.
As well.
That's what's up.
Wow.
Hey man, let me give a shot. Since I said his name, there's a lot of people out here. Me and a couple of my friends was talking about biker events and what's great about newer biker events coming up that people need to go. One, we actually talked about Lavish Bikers event. He said we need more places to go to have a good time. My boy Kelly B. Glidden, since he's on here, I'm gonna shout him out. He started just doing rides here in Texas, and it grew and everything down here to Twisted Sisters and everything. We do a ride. He does a ride every year. He allows me to come and pray for the group to go down here just to have some barbecue, and that's just here in Texas and everything. But sometimes you just got to get out and get away from the club scene and just get around a bunch of bikers and just have a good time riding your bike and going out and doing good things. So I just wanted to shout Kelly B. Glide now. He's on YouTube and everything.
That's cool, man. I'm taking a look at this book. It seems very interesting. He has a beautiful dedication to his mother and everybody. He has a beautiful dedication to these folks out here. And man, this looks like a very interesting book. Table of contents. To all you want to be bikers, this is as real as it gets. The 1%er moniker. So wow, I can't wait to dig into this. But you can go look at a sample of the book up there, and that's really cool. So good on you. Good on you for bringing that to us. You know, if you bring that to us, it's a biker. We're absolutely going to check it out, man, and let everybody know about it, man. That's what we do. So good on you, man.
Are you calling someone?
Yeah, somebody just called. K Wayne just called.
Oh yeah, the Kelly B. Glide, the Twisted Sister thing is ride is October 24th to the 26th. We'll put out. Hey man, Kelly, look, Kelly B, send me the flyer and we'll put it on. We'll put it on the show as soon as you get it.
We got the Detroit Gentlemen, man. They got a beer bash coming up this weekend too. Yeah. They got a beer bash. I don't know the address, but it's on.
Y'all be bikers and get out there and do what bikers do. It's on Grand River
in Detroit. Detroit Gentlemen. You can look it up online.
I haven't met anyone from that that club yet. I'd like to meet someone from that club.
My producer told me that
they got some gentlemen down near your way.
Okay. My producer told me Andy apologized in the comments, so I appreciate that apology, Andy. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, man. Andy, we don't want him going too far left.
I know, because he got to going and stopped. Like I forgot about the hands. Like I forgot about the conversation we was having about man hands. I'm just saying. They wanted to get off of that hand conversation. It was a good distraction.
Even my boy Kelly B said I had soft hands. I'm like, look. Let me tell y'all something. When y'all see my documentary, if y'all ever see it, if y'all ever read one of the books when we finish it, you'll hear what I used to make as kids. I made my own brass knuckles. I made them out of tapes and batteries. And my boys will say, D will always say, my hands are small, but I'm fast. So I put my brass knuckles on and I catch it, Doc.
Here we are at another marathon show. Holy moly, man.
We had fun today.
I can't get y'all.
Hey man, I'm out of here,
you
man.
did 30 minutes.
You got a whole monologue by yourself. I thought it was part of the show. That was just the intro. God, he definitely wanted us to see that. He definitely wanted us.
We had two shows. We had Hollywood show, and then we came to this show.
I don't even know why I even bother with y'all. I just
hey, Black Dragon heard somebody speaking some profound stuff about him. He like, hey, listen, I want all the people watching to hear this stuff. I want them all. I don't give a damn if Hollywood is on here for 45 minutes. We listening to what he said because it's about
Hollywood started talking about his book and all that.
It was only fair to let him do his commercial after.
God, man, what's going on?
It's only fair. Hey, Black Dragon, would you ever join another MC or rejoin your old club? I've been in the same club for 37 years. It would take a lot for me to go to another MC. It would take a lot.
Well, I believe that because when you spend your whole career in the motorcycle set with, that longevity, I can say your whole motorcycle career, that longevity in one organization and everything, it would be hard to join another club because then you have to learn the new lifestyle and all that.
Off at the right minute, they'll be in one club on a Friday, and then the following Friday they in a whole nother vest. If you get to piss the right motherfucker off at the right time, you be like, man, I just seen him Friday. well, here today is Thursday, and you see you in another club. Like, man, what didn't happen? You done been in this club 30 years, man. Yeah, well, you know what? They fucked up.
There you go. See what here you go, laugh. See what had happened over the weekend.
Yeah, man.
I'm surprised Lavish doesn't own a bus company yet. I know.
Man, the insurance. Listen, when I was thinking about getting a party bus, the insurance was so high. It was so high because of the whole alcohol and liquor thing of being on the party bus. I declined to even do that. And then my I got like 3 partners that had those bus companies, man, and the overhead was just too much. I just made more money towing their buses around every time it broke down.
Hey, listen, this is from my club brothers are chiming in. This is
I
Doc,
like that traveling one time.
and he said, these are my club brothers still in the club. Much respect, Black Dragon. I'm in shock. Time for new leadership. And another one of my club brothers said earlier, but he texted it to me too. Georgia was the strong foundation. They wanted to destroy what you built. Thank you for what you taught Macon. We will forever be grateful. So there are still brothers out there that love me and stand behind me. And Doc, it's so good to see you, man. I appreciate y'all. Okay. Well, what do we do? Is it time for us to get out of here?
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm gonna leave here, turn this off, and go sit in my garage. I gotta make 2 phone calls to go sit in my garage because I ain't working today.
I'm working. I'm just sitting here working, doing homework.
I always say anytime I get off a ride, long or short,
You're not in
I always
class.
take that next day off.
You haven't been in class in days. What's up?
No.
What happened to him?
He froze.
I got in class. I got a late class today.
Okay. I didn't think I hadn't seen you in class in a little while. I thought you were playing hooky from school. What are you saying, man?
I said I'm at the end. I spent too much time. I'm at the end, man. I'm narrowing down. I got 2 more classes left, man.
Before you get your degree?
Yeah, one of them.
Wow.
Yeah. I got to finish this semester. It ends in December. And then in January, the last semester, I got 2 classes.
Hey, I appreciate that. All those kind words. That's Esoteric Fitness. Lavish T. Williams, the Detroit gentlemen, have a beer bash this weekend. Uh-oh. You going to be at the beer bash with the Detroit gentlemen? They didn't send me a flyer, so how can we?
I'm looking for my. Hey, Kelly B, I don't see your flyer. You send it to my. He might send it to my phone. Yep, he did. I'm gonna send you this flyer over Black Dragon. We probably put it on tomorrow.
Hey,
we got Gary.
That's his brother's book. He said that's my brother's book. He's been around a long time.
Yeah, he has been around a long time.
Well,
Literally.
hey, he needs to send us a book so we can do a review, man. We would love to review his book. Let's have him on the channel so he can talk about his book.
All right. We got Gary from New York. He said, Lavish, what brings you up? Pretty much what makes me want to be a funeral director. The honest, that's it. I was going to say the honest truth is the money. You ever know somebody, you ever see people stop dying or death become slow? I mean, I hate to say it like that, but I was working with a friend in a funeral home, their funeral home, helping him. And I just end up seeing what was going on. And
how they were making that money hand over fist.
That was it, man. And I'm like, man, I got to get up in this thing, man. I got to get up in here, man. So that's the honest answer, man. It's on the business side of things that makes sense. It's a business that's never going to slow up, and it's a business that's never going to go out of business.
I thought you were actually going to embalming school. You're never even going to touch a body.
No, I've touched bodies. I embalmed bodies. I've done all that. I'm going.
You've been touching dead bodies?
I have. Yeah.
So, remember that? Hey, Black Dragon, remember that episode we did?
Yeah. Yeah, I done touched him, before.
He done came out and said it. He don't even get it. He don't even get it, Black Dragon.
No. I ain't felt on him, but here's the thing.
He done froze.
And he froze. I ain't felt on him. He froze.
Yeah, bro, you walked into that one, Lavish. If you can still hear us, you walked into
I've touched dead bodies. While...
Really?
Hey, bro, you
You froze, bro.
I froze. Yeah, man. I'm saying, man, I done messed around with them bodies, man. For a while, man, and it ain't been nothing besides picking them up, grabbing them, and dumping them. That's it.
You walked into a wall on that. You forgot about that episode, right?
I ain't forget about it. Listen, I ain't say I've been touching on them. I ain't say I did all that old extra kinky, freaky stuff like that dude that we was talking about down there. No,
my goodness.
none of
He
that
had the
kind of
nerve to
stuff.
talk about my small hands. Your hands been in places it shouldn't have been.
Hey man, no comment, man. No comment, man. No comment.
Okay. Can we?
Okay.
Can we?
But I hope I answered this question, man. I'm motivated by the money, man. I'm motivated by the business. I want to have the lavish funeral home and cremation center, man. That's that, man. And I'm going to school because I want my own license. I don't want to have to pay somebody for their license, or have to pay somebody to work up in my funeral home because they're licensed. I'd rather go to school, and that way I don't have to kiss nobody's ass to be at my funeral home. I can run it on my own if I have to.
That's right. Okay. Entrepreneurship at its finest with Lavish T. Williams.
So when because I see funeral homes, the director, they get ready to say, screw you, I'm going. The owners got to beg them and do this because they know if he leaves, that license leaves, and then they can't operate. No, I'd be able to tell a person, man, go ahead on, man. I'll replace you with somebody else. I got my own license, my name on the wall right there, man. Go ahead on. Go down the street.
There was a funeral home director here in Georgia who got behind on cremating the bodies. So he just put them out.
Yeah, I heard war stories. A lot of war stories.
Oh, I heard some bad
horror
stories.
stories.
He put him in the yard, and a dog was walking and went into the man's yard and came out with a hand or a head or something.
Oh man, that's terrible.
He had 400 bodies, but his crematorium broke down and he couldn't get it fixed. So he just.
Well, there was one here that was cremating the wrong bodies. And then giving people the wrong ashes. Now, watch this. If I know, it was on the news. How do you find that out?
I think you can do DNA on ashes or something. I'm not sure.
Or people that their body, their loved one, they were supposed to have an open casket funeral, and then come to find out their loved one was cremated. I've heard so many horror stories, man.
Hey, one guy was giving out cement instead of ashes. Yes.
He was giving out what?
Cement. He was when you
got
cement.
Oh, okay.
Get your mind out the gutter, Logic. Get your mind out of the gutter, sir.
Was that? Oh my gosh. That was.
That's that Atlanta. That's that accent from Atlanta.
Cement.
That's not, you didn't say cement, bro.
I said cement. It's cement.
Man, listen, man. I'm not even gonna try to repeat it, man. But listen, concrete powder.
There
you go.
Concrete powder.
Concrete powder.
Oh my gosh. This is. I did not say semen.
Gary, see, I ain't the only one, Gary. See, I'm not the only one. That's why I said they said what? They gave what?
Oh man.
Concrete powder.
Concrete powder, man.
Oh my gosh.
I'm done with y'all today, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm done too. I'm about to get in my little smart car, man. Did you get the picture of the smart car?
I get the little smart car, go around the city.
Time.
I sent you the picture of the smart car.
I showed it. I showed it on here.
Did you? I wasn't on here.
We saw it.
Let me see.
Oh,
we seen it. I saw it. I thought we saw it.
Yeah, we saw it.
Man, I'd be up there rolling that.
You haven't sent us the picture since you put the Lavish T. Williams on it.
Oh yeah. Well, go back.
I did.
Hold
I
on,
saw
go back to my Instagram page. I got
Yeah.
it posted
Oh.
on my 24-hour feed, man. You could
Okay,
actually
hold on.
see me driving it. This past weekend.
Hold on. Let me.
While you looking for that, let me tell y'all something. No, go away. I don't want to talk to you right now.
Oh man, I like my little smart car.
That's a smart car.
You got all the jazzy ladies on your
It
Instagram
just pops
page.
up on his thing. You see that, Lavish?
He got all the jazz. Go ahead and click
I
my
can't-
profile
I
face.
can't even open up my Instagram.
No,
and,
go up.
Go back.
Go
Hit my profile face.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it done went off. Never mind. You got to go to my Facebook page. It ain't on my Instagram page. Oh,
There it is. Scroll down.
There go another. There.
That's all right. That's all right. I wouldn't drive that little thing next door.
Yeah,
bro.
that's my love. I had a video. It's on my Facebook. It's on my Facebook. On my Facebook feed, but I'm driving it. You actually see me pulling up somewhere, and
How much do
someone's
things cost,
recording.
man? How much do
Those things are expensive, man.
Yeah, they're a few grand, man.
They ain't cheap.
That could be a good golf cart looking thing.
My golf cart is bigger than that car.
Yeah, Gotti. Yeah, Gotti. Yeah. See, Gotti even said it. Yes, I think it's the accent. He said I heard it too. So y'all ain't gonna blame the pastor, bro, because I'm the only one that heard it.
Cement. Jeez, what's so hard about that? It's not cement.
Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all, bikers, something. Biker. Look, we was going a Little Rock.
Oh, this is a better picture of it. Let me
Okay, go
ahead and
ahead.
see.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That's my little.
you could watch the thing.
My little smart car. It's the video, man. The thing is shining, man. This is.
Let me tell you something. We was going to Little Rock. We flying. We're doing about 85, 90. And there's two diesels in front of us. And they start swerving back and forth. So I slowed the little pack down. I said, I don't know what's going on up there. Let's wait. Then you hear that. I'm like, what the heck is that? This dude was on the highway on a Grom. Speed limit 75. When I got up to him, I slowed down. This dude was doing 62. I said, dude, if these diesels run you over, they're not even going to feel it. On a Grom. On the interstate. I said, y'all be careful out there.
No way. Hey, we got a new member, Soundproof. No. Our member,
Soundproof been
member
here.
for 7 months says, Morning, BD. What's up, man? Good to talk to our members, man.
Oh my God.
Good to see. Hey, we got to get out of here. We got to go. These people are tired of us.
Yeah.
No, they not. They still talking about the way you said cement.
It's how you said it. I'm from the South too. I understand.
All right, I'm out of here, man. That's the only way we're gonna get out of here, man. I'm out of here, man. Lavish T. Williams, I'm out of here. I got about 29 days to election day, man. And District 2, if you watching and you from Detroit, man, I'm gonna need you to spread the word, tell a friend, man, vote for Lavish. But outside of that, I'm out. Be safe, be careful, enjoy the day. It's supposed to be up in the 80s. It's been 85, 84 all weekend in Detroit, which is wonderful this time of year, man. It is wonderful. So I'm definitely enjoying it. And I've been out on that motorcycle. I can't say Black Dragon has, but I know me and Logic been on that motorcycle over the past weekend. I know that.
I ride.
You still have to ride 35 years to catch up with me, boy. I'm not worried about you.
Man.
Wait a minute, Lavish. Both of my Harleys was on the road, on ground.
That's
so I had let one of my ministry members, because her bike was down. I put her on the V ride. We took both bikes up the Little Rock.
Man, that's a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
I just said that because I know that they're from the ministry, so I wanted to be kind of Christian, like.
Yeah, she was like, this thing will stall. I said, you can't play with that V ride. You ain't gonna be in first gear just coasting.
What she normally ride? What she normally ride? Is it a Harley?
Thank you for that gift, SSW. Thank you for
gifting. You done upgraded her. She done rode that Harley, and she like, ooh, I had to go buy one of these.
Thank you. Thank you, Custom Sewing, SSW Custom Sewing, for gifting a Black Sabbath membership. Thank you so much. All right, keep going, guys.
No, I'm
Nah,
just
we're
saying
just talking about
he done probably
but yeah.
help upgrade somebody by letting them ride his Harley Davidson. Now they probably like, man, I might have to get me one of these Harleys. I see what the talk is about.
Or he may say, here we are, broke on the side of the road again.
Nah, they ain't gonna say that.
No,
But I can tell you, the jokes were going on at the RTE from the guys that rode the Gold Wings and the Indians, because there were a lot of Harleys, unfortunately, going to the dealership with all kinds of problems. Had a brother had to fly home, unfortunately. Two brothers that had to fly home. One wire harness went out. One, I mean, it was just
Oh, that sucks, man.
And we had to eat that, man, because they were just dogging us out, bro.
Hey, Black Dragon. That's a Harley 5. Harley Davidson 5. It's in my pocket. I was on my bike. Yeah. Harley Davidson 5.
I'm talking about my V-Rod is not a Vespa. Boy, I tell you what, you ain't gonna put nothing out there next to that V-Rod.
Yeah, that's what it is right there. Harley 5.
I tell you what looks like a Vespa, my bike. The Victory Vision looks like a Vespa all damn day long.
All right, man, I'm out of here, man. I keep saying that. I'm out of here, man. Y'all take care, man. Good night.
Conversation.
All right, man, I'm out. Peace out.
Bye. Keep bringing up new conversations.
Yeah, we need to get off this, bro. We close to 2 hours. Let's get off this, bro.
Okay, all right, preacher. Here, let me get you out of here. Hold on, let me get you some music. Listen, the heck with Lavish D. Williams. Here we go. Action.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This your boy Logic over here at Keep It Logical. Had a great weekend. I pray that you had a great weekend. Also, this is Monday. Start your week off great. Hey, by the end of today, accomplish one thing, at least one thing that'll push you forward to your destination. And if it's getting on 2s, 3s, or even in your car, remember these words: ride hard, ride safe, and always, always ride on faith. And keep it logical. Peace.
Hey, it's your boy Black Dragon. Hey, man, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're going to get out of here. I appreciate and love you all. Thanks for tuning in. Get skinny. Hey. 314 pounds. We've lost over 50 pounds. We've lost over 50 pounds since February, when you guys saw me having all those heart symptoms and stuff on the show and all that kind of stuff. We decided to lose that weight, man. 314 pounds. We lost over 50 pounds. And I'm hoping to be 300 pounds within the next 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a month. I'll be 300 pounds. I will be breaking the 300-pound sound barrier. Boom! I'll be breaking the 300-pound fat ass barrier and hopefully going down even further. You guys can do it too. Hey, man, get into the best shape of your life. When you're older, it can happen, man. It can happen. Thank you all so much.
Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Donate. Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Donate. Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. Donate some freaking money.
Yes, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Black Dragon Biker TV, and we are out of here as soon as I can find the right button. All right, peace.